You cannot use electronic devices to defame people by hiding under anonymity. I think that we have to test our laws.
You know what they always hide under? The fact that the procedure to prove a case of defamation is very long. And when you take somebody to court, the onus, pretty much will fall on you. So it's a very long-ended process, and they act on that to do it. But you see, I'm not surprised.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. A whole lot is happening in the political space right now, and seriously, it's getting hotter day by day. We all know what has been going on between Deji Adeyanju, Peter Obi, and the Obedience in recent time. Deji has been making a lot of strong comments about Peter Obi, especially regarding his ambition to contest for the president in 2027. And of course, this comment has been met with heavy backlash from the Obedience online. But not just that, Peter Obi legal team also stepped in. They didn't just reply in with tweets. They actually went further to charge him to court. And since then, this case has been trending massively online. Now, the main reason for this move, according to Obi camp, is that what Deji Adeyanju is calling his honest opinion has crossed the line. They believe it's no longer just an opinion, but an attempt to damage Peter Obi's reputation before the right-thinking Nigerians who are ready for change and also who still believe in the hope of a new Nigeria. And apart from what many Nigerians are saying online, one of the loudest narratives that Deji Adeyanju is actually doing all this just to weaken Peter Obi and indirectly help APC stand a strong chance in 2027 election. Many people are even suggesting that it might have been settled or paid to work against Obi. Why? Because in one of his tweets, Deji Adeyanju openly stated that his one vote in 2027 will go to Tinubu. That single statement made people conclude he is now openly siding with APC. But then yesterday I posted a clip from an interview Deji Adeyanju granted on Channels TV. In that interview, he tried to clear the air, saying that he's not supporting Tinubu either. He went further to say that even if the opposition presents Peter Obi again in 2027, he still will not vote for him. And when asked why, his response was that the Obedient themselves are the problem. He claimed they dislike criticism. They don't want anybody to say anything negative about Peter Obi, yet Peter Obi himself criticized other politicians freely.
If Peter does not want to be criticized, he should go back to his house and be eating jollof rice. Anyone who puts himself up for public office must be criticized, must be scrutinized, must be insulted. Anybody who feels too big to be criticized or too big to be insulted, and it is his mentality that his aides and his obedient mob, that is the same mentality they have. That, oh, our candidate cannot be criticized, but Tinubu can be called a drug lord, Atiku can be called a looter, a thief, but our candidate cannot be criticized. Supreme Court judges can be named and shamed. Court of Appeal judges can be intimidated and criticized and even say they should go and lynch their children. You understand? But our candidate, we draw the line when our candidate is involved.
This whole drama has been making massive wave online, and the Obedient are really not happy. Because beyond all his recent comments, Deji has also made a serious allegation that Peter Obi is coming after him just because he once offered him money and he rejected it. That allegation alone had fueled more controversy, considering that this same Deji Adeyanju was once making good remarks about Peter Obi not too long ago. But of course, this is Nigeria. The story never ends there. On Arise TV today, Rufai Oseni shocked everyone with how he reacted to this whole issue. And trust Rufai, he didn't hold back. The way he broke it all down left many people speechless, and you really need to watch everything he said. So I'm going to play that video for you right now. But before I do, if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to also like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to more people. Now let's take a listen to Rufai Oseni powerful reaction.
The truth about the thing with this Obi thing is, see, with due respect, this one lawsuit will not change anything. You know what they always hide under? The fact that the procedure to prove a case of defamation is very long. And when you take somebody to court, the onus, pretty much will fall on you. So it's a very long-ended process, and they act on that to do it. But you see, I'm not surprised. You have a lot of government officials, people that have been paid with our taxpayers' money. Right. Also defaming people's spokesmen. Yeah. That's the society. But you see, the hypocrisy about all of this is the same government officials that are calling for the social media space to be sanitized. Yeah. They are the ones that are using it to defame people, which we have empirical proof.
Dr. Abati, there is a Cybercrime Act law that has just been passed recently.
In fact, that cybercrime rule, I know a government spokesman that has violated that. If I'm to activate the cybercrime rule today, the cybercrime law, but nothing will be done. So what I've come to listen to them is see, and see. So what I've come to say, if I can advise you, Mr. Peter Obi, with due respect, withdraw that case from court. Do not give anybody any chance to look very influential more than they are, because it's a waste of your time. Don't glorify them. Wait, Ayo. As of today, Deji Adeyanju is on channel. He went on channels to talk about that in this morning. So don't glorify these people. Just ignore. It's public space. They will say things against you. If you can't stand it, you don't get litigation. Mr. Peter Obi, why withdraw that case? They will say things against you. You just let it go.
All right, that's your thought.
The principles must be properly stated. Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution guarantees the freedom of expression. But under our jurisprudence, it must be recognized that no right is absolute under the Constitution. The fact that you have the right to express yourself does not give you the right to defame people, because the other citizen has the right to the dignity of the human person under Section 33 of the same, Section 34 of the same Constitution. So he who alleges
must prove.
Must prove.
All right.
That's the basic principle. And Mr. Peter Obi going into politics does not mean that he has surrendered his right to the dignity of the human person. He has every right to go to court to challenge anybody who defames him. It's for that person to prove. The fact that you are a lawyer or that you are an activist does not grant you immunity.
This is it.
Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution is very specific about the persons who are entitled to immunity. And the Cybercrime Act that you refer to is controversial. They say police abuse it and all of that. But Section 14 of it is also clear. You cannot use electronic devices to defame people by hiding under anonymity. I think that we have to test our laws.
This is it.
With regard to defamation and to other laws, so that people do not think that they have absolute rights. Nobody has absolute rights.
All right.
The only defense that is available to you is justification, which is truth. The only defense also is absence of malice.
All right.
So we have to keep testing these laws.
I love
so that people don't just go on social media and talk about people, or they just carry microphone and they talk about people.
We don't use an example.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
With the things they've said about you, how many have you tested?
Well, no, that's why he's saying that.
Please, let me ask him a question.
We're not.
How many have you tested?
No.
And why have you not tested it?
We are not personalizing it.
Yes.
This is a basic principle of law.
Dr. Abati.
No.
Alright, now that you have heard what Rufai Oseni and Dr. Abati had to say, let's bring it back to you. What do you think about their reaction? Do you agree with Rufai that Peter Obi should simply ignore these people who constantly talk about him and not make them look more important than they really are? After all, as Rufai mentioned, sometimes the best way to deal with noise is not to respond at all, because whether Obi react or not, they will always find something to say. But then again, I also saw a comment online that really struck me. This person said Peter Obi should let the court do their job, because what Nigerians truly need is a transparent leader. And when you think about it, that's powerful. For years, Nigerians have been complaining about politicians never denying themselves against allegations. And when they still keep quiet, it makes the public believe the accusation must be truth. In this case, Obi is doing the opposite. He's speaking out, he's standing firm, and is showing Nigerians that leadership should be about accountability. So here is the real question. Should Obi keep pressing forward and allow the court process to play out? Or should he step back and not give too much attention to those trying to distract him? One side says ignoring them shows maturity, while others says staying silent could create more doubt in people's mind. At the end of the day, it all comes back to what kind of Nigeria we want. Do you want leaders who fight for justice no matter the odds, or leaders who stay quiet and allow the system to cover the truth? I will leave that question with you. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I will be right there reading and responding. Thank you for watching, and as always, this is Fem TV. Stay tuned for more political updates and analysis, and I will see you in the next one.